What is a toolbox, and how do you use it? Before we start building your toolbox, let us explain what we mean. Over the course of the past 11 weeks, we've covered a lot of material. You've learned many skills from mindfulness, thinking about thinking, movement spotlights, and practical ways to manage stress and build social support. You've also been meeting with your pain management coach, who has helped you review and practice all the materials. You may have found some of the skills interesting and helpful, and you may have decided some of the skills we demonstrated just don't work for you. That's totally fine. In fact, we expect each person to walk away with something different and hopefully something helpful. We've tried to encourage you along the way to mark your favorites by pressing the heart icon. Every time you did this, that skill or exercise was added to your list of favorites. We're hoping this made it quicker for you to find those skills and keep practicing them. If you haven't found that list yet, you can find it by pushing the My Stuff button at the bottom of the screen. If you didn't mark any favorites, that's okay too, because we're going to help you start building and improving your own personal toolbox today. Your own collection of different strategies to help you manage your chronic pain. You may remember that your coach also helped you create your pain management plan, including what to do if you get a bad flare-up. That plan includes many of your tools, but it also includes your doctor, other healthcare professionals, your medications, and the names and contact information for your social supports. It's kind of like a user's manual for your pain management program. The toolbox is related, but it's more of a collection of all of the strategies rather than a plan of when and how to use them. Think of the pain management plan as the final dish and the toolbox strategies as all the ingredients and spices you have in your kitchen. So once you have your toolbox, how do you use it? The first step is to understand the problem or the situation you are in, followed by finding the right tool to do the job. If that tool doesn't work or only partly fixes the problem, reach back into the toolbox and pick another tool. For example, if you get tangled up in negative thoughts or worries that go around and around in your head, reach into your toolbox and pull out the ABCD exercise. If that doesn't work, then you can pull out the mindfulness exercise, where you simply observe thoughts. Thoughts are just like clouds blowing by in the sky. You learn not to react. Your response is acceptance and non-judgment. Now that we've reviewed some basics about your toolbox and where to find it, let's expand that idea of learning to respond rather than reacting. Why be blown around by bad weather when you can prepare and respond in a way that keeps you safe, warm, and dry? Push next to continue.